Overall, this is like a big recruiting event, telling the story of the U.S. Army and its rich history, its rich heritage that's existed for 250 years.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to La Voix Domicile.
Welcome, man. And like we said, as always, man, we're gonna be coming here and expressing our opinions on a lot of different things that's going on in the world. I mean, you could do the same as well if you just comment below. Free space for you to express yourself. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video as well. All right. But yeah, so
Right.
today is gonna be amazing. The reason why I say it's gonna be amazing is because there's a lot of things that's happening here in America. Something that's gonna happen for the first time in history.
In the history, yes, of America.
How do you feel about that? I mean, since we're gonna actually look and see what it is, but like, how do you feel about that so far?
So far, for me personally, I think it's very necessary. It's good. It's good for the spirit of the nation. It's good for the spirit of the military of the nation. It's good for an everyday American every patriot. Patriot means someone who loves their country.
Yeah, and
That's simple.
You know, every other country does that.
Yes, absolutely. Almost every country on the planet actually does military parade. And people actually love it, love to watch those kinds of shows.
Man,
Yes.
that's crazy. So let's check out, I mean, the news as they're preparing right now. I mean, it's incredible to see. I've never seen military parade of the United States. I always see Russia, Korea, China, France,
Yes.
even countries in Africa do the same thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, do the same thing.
Washington, D.C. is preparing for the June 14th military parade to honor the 250th birthday of the Army and the 79th birthday of President Donald Trump.
Overall, this is like a big recruiting event, telling the story of the U.S. Army and its rich history, its rich heritage that's existed for 250 years.
Army officials have estimated around 200,000 attendees for the evening military parade. More than 18 miles of security fencing will be erected, and 175 magnetometers will be deployed at security checkpoints. The military parade has been designated a national special security event, similar to a presidential inauguration or state funeral. That status is reserved for events that draw large crowds and potential mass protests. It calls for an enhanced degree of high-level coordination among D.C. officials, the FBI, Capitol Police, and Washington's National Guard contingent, with the Secret Service taking the lead. Multiple counter-protests of varying sizes are planned for Saturday.
What is your thought on that, bro? That basically they have actually mentioned that demonstrators are actually preparing to protest at the military parade. What is your thought on that?
My thought on that is, please stop doing this, okay? Do you love your land or not? Do you love your country or not? This is supposed to be this is supposed to be an issue that actually brings everybody together as a nation. Every citizen should really should celebrate that, because all the freedoms that we have in this country, the freedoms and the liberty and the peace that we enjoy in this country, it is due to those people who actually fought and died for us to get these liberties that we enjoy today.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just giving respect to all the military people, military personnel, the veterans. You know, I feel like the veterans deserve to be recognized.
Oh, they should.
And some people that may be watching this actually maybe have someone in their family who are in the military, who are deployed every year, every month to go fight for the country. So why not give them a day of respect? I know people are going to make this about Trump, which I get it, because even with the video that we watched, once the video started, I think you heard the news person, the news anchor actually mentioned that, they're celebrating the history of the American Army, the American military, plus celebrating President Donald Trump's birthday. And that little thing is what people are gonna focus on. They're not gonna focus on the bigger picture. The bigger picture is celebrating the military, the ones that fight for our freedom.
Very interesting how they always tend to take to really drain people's energy and happiness and joy out of their souls and minds, so that they can instead of people focusing and enjoying what they are supposed to enjoy, celebrate. This is we are talking about the history of America here. We are talking about those who fought and died in order for us to enjoy this peace and liberties that we enjoy today in America.
Yeah, most definitely. I agree with that. And we can't. I don't want to see that, man. I just want to see the military parade go like every other countries. Like literally, people don't understand. Russia is the most strict country in the world. I know people don't even get to even be close to where the military parade is taking place. They're very strict on that. So like allowing people to actually come and see. I feel like let's just go there and see what's going on. Appreciate the military personnel. Tell them thank you for your service, and stop worrying about Trump.
Exactly.
Stop worrying about Trump. Trump he's the president of the United States. Yes, I understand that. He's the commander-in-chief of the military. I understand that. But he doesn't put on a uniform and go fight in a war. The military, the army does that. The military, the Navy, all of that. They do that.
Yes.
So why not give them respect for that special day?
You just said it right. It's a day that's supposed to be a day of appreciation.
Yeah.
A day where you will see, if you see a military veteran, you see an active duty military personnel, it will be a good thing. It will be a moral thing. It will be a very symbolic gesture, but not only symbolic, because you're actually celebrating and appreciating the symbol that those men and women represent in our country.
Most definitely.
So you have to appreciate them. At least tell them thank you for your service. At least for what they do every single day and what they've done throughout the history. And if you look at other countries, people actually do enjoy and they do celebrate. It is something that brings them together when they celebrate, when they have military parades of their countries. People do come together and try to actually enjoy that historic moment together.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that we're supposed to.
Did you see that one video I sent you where they were doing military parade in, I think, Uganda or Tanzania?
Right.
Did you see how many people were in that stadium?
Oh, of course.
Cheering, and they were just so happy. And think about it. Uganda have one of the most corrupted leaders, and he doesn't tolerate anything. And I know a lot of people dislike him. But when they did attend that military parade, they were happy. They somehow kind of like just gave respect to the army. Like they were like, you know what? We're not here for this guy. We're here for these individuals that fight for our freedom.
And you have to understand those military guys that you are going to, who are going to be celebrated, really, because we are celebrating those guys who fought. It is your children, It's the sons of America. It's the sons, the fathers, the uncles, the grandfathers who fought and died for this nation to be possible.
250 years.
Exactly. 250 years ago. So why would you protest something like that? So I don't understand. If obviously we have the right to protest anything we want to protest in this country, but when you go protest, at least try to understand why you are protesting, the reason why you are protesting, and understand that every other country actually does celebrate their military parades. They do come together and understand that they have their own problems as well in those countries.
Yeah.
But yet still they make that day sacred.
Yeah, most
and they try
definitely.
to enjoy the occasion.
Do you see? So this next video is basically just showing President Trump actually observing what's how the military operates in certain areas. So he was at the uh, Fort Bragg military base. I don't know where is that. I don't know where that is located. Probably somewhere.
Zed Carol.
I don't even know what state. But we're
Yeah.
gonna find out.
Let's go.
But yeah, so let's check out this video.
Building, and then our Green Berets are on the second helicopter.
Nah, this is so cool, bro.
Man, it's beautiful.
No, this is
It's good.
amazing. This is
It is
amazing.
good, yes.
What? This is amazing.
Wow.
I've never seen this type of trainings before, so I was impressed. That's why I posted the video and I was like, man, like this is so cool because what these military individuals have to go through, man, it's insane. Like
And that's just a little test of what they do. I mean, they do a lot in order for you to be the greatest nation on the planet. You have to have the greatest military on the planet. And can you imagine what kind of trainings they go through every single day to be able to be as effective as they are
Man,
to operate in?
that is crazy. That is
Yeah.
crazy, and that's something that we have to be proud of. I mean, just
Oh yes,
being in this nation with the most powerful army in the world, we have to applaud them because it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of, you know, how can I say it? Just a lot of solidarity for people to come together and create such a strong army and such a strong, unified army in the world, because not every country is lucky enough to have this powerful force.
and yeah, as you said, we really need to come together on this special occasion. It's a once in a lifetime type of an event because we've never had this kind of an event in America. I understand we haven't lived here that long. Obviously, we've been here long enough, but for those who've lived here, let's say 50, 100 years, they've never seen this kind of parade before. And again, it's all about the meaning behind this occasion, what it symbolizes, what this day symbolizes in the history of America. These men, again, the freedom we have here, imagine with everything that we have in America, everything, and then take out the military. Other countries envy America because of it. It's the most attractive country on the planet because of how it is, the ideals and all the everything that it provides for individuals as a whole, rights, freedoms, everything. Now take the military out and then try to imagine the people who will do anything and everything trying to take advantage of what's in this country. So imagine if you didn't have the military, but you still had the country with everything that it has, and people who dislike the nation, people who hate America, people who love America or are jealous of America. What would happen to the country itself if you didn't have those guys who have fought and keep fighting for us every single day?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I agree with that. You wouldn't have nothing. Just think about it. Prime example is if you take a look of our, African nations. We have all the resources that every country in the world wants, and they're able to get it. And one way for them to get it is that they have strong leadership. They have strong military, like you said, and
Most
plus
important.
they have somehow some sort of unity that keeps them, in one place for them to continue to evolve and continue to build their countries and have a sustainable future. So that's one thing that's very important. If you don't have a strong military, you're gonna be taken advantage of.
Absolutely.
It's that simple. And you said it already, like you're gonna be taken advantage of. If America didn't have this strong military, everybody would have been here and just taking advantage of USA.
As the commander-in-chief always says, peace through strength. Indeed, you have to have peace through. Without strength, it doesn't matter how rich you are, how peaceful you think your peace can last. If you don't have that military, if you don't have the strength to protect that peace, the strength to protect that wealth,
It's over.
you have nothing because that can go just in an instant. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I think that's it. That's it. We're just looking forward to the military parade. I think you said it's gonna be on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
On Saturday, so we're gonna check it out. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna come review it with you guys. Once again, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for showing love. Keep showing love. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And remember, comment what you think. We're giving you guys free space. I mean, no judgment zone. Your opinion is your opinion. All right. And yeah.
Absolutely.
And we outside. Peace.